Listen to me clearly. What if I told you hello? Hidden Tarser inside America's smallest coins are stories powerful enough to change everything. Welcome to Legacy Coins USA, where forgotten nickels, rare dimes, and mysterious old currency reveal secrets most people never notice. Every scratch, every mint mark, every tiny detail could lead to an unbelievable discovery worth thousands, or even more. Before you spend another coin, stop and look closely. Because tonight, we uncover a hidden piece of American history that collectors are desperately searching for right now. Get ready for mystery, rare treasures, and the thrill of discovery. Only on Legacy Coins USA. Let's start right now. First up, a cold metallic whisper from America's past still survives in pockets, drawers, forgotten jars, and dusty collections. The 2009 D. Jefferson nickel. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary 5-cent coin, small and easily ignored. But hidden beneath the words Liberty, In God We Trust, E Pluribus Unum, and Monticello, lies a fascinating story of history, survival, rarity, and collector obsession that continues to grow stronger every year. Deep inside the heart of American coinage history, the Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and one of the founding fathers of the nation. His image replaced the Buffalo nickel, creating a new era for U.S. currency. The reverse side featured Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, turning the coin into a symbol of American heritage, architecture, and leadership. By 2009, the United States economy was experiencing one of the most difficult financial crises in modern history. During this turbulent period, something extraordinary happened. The U.S. Mint drastically reduced coin production because fewer coins were needed in circulation. This sudden reduction transformed the 2009 Jefferson nickel into one of the lowest mintage modern nickels in decades, instantly giving it special attention among collectors. The D mint mark on the coin represents the Denver Mint, one of the major coin production facilities in the United States. Millions of collectors specifically search for the 2009 D. Jefferson nickel because of its unusually low mintage compared to surrounding years. While billions of nickels were produced in other years, the 2009 issue stands apart as a modern rarity hiding in plain sight. Composition adds another layer to its story. The 2009 D. Jefferson nickel weighs exactly 5.0 grams and is made from 75% copper and 25% nickel. Unlike silver coins of earlier generations, this nickel contains no precious silver or gold, but rarity, not metal content, is what gives this coin its growing collector demand in America. Collectors across the United States aggressively search bankrolls, old jars, and inherited collections, hoping to find pristine examples of the 2009 D nickel. Most circulated versions remain worth only a few cents above face value, but uncirculated specimens in high grades can sell for dramatically higher prices. Coins graded MS-66, MS-67, or full steps varieties become especially desirable in the numismatic market. The phrase full steps creates excitement in the collector world. On the reverse side of the coin, the steps of Monticello must appear perfectly sharp and complete. Many nickels lose these details during striking, but coins with fully visible steps are considered premium examples and can command much stronger prices in auctions. Rare mint errors make the story even more intense. Off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, and die cracks can transform an ordinary nickel into a valuable collector piece. A rare error coin from 2009, D could potentially sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity and condition. This possibility is exactly why collectors inspect every coin carefully before spending it. The emotional power behind coin collecting comes from discovery. A tiny nickel sitting unnoticed in a drawer could suddenly become a hidden treasure. That idea keeps millions of people searching every day. Some collectors spend years hunting for rare modern coins because they know history has proven that overlooked pieces can later explode in value. Social media has intensified the mystery and excitement around coins like the 2009 Jefferson nickel. Viral videos claiming this nickel could be worth thousands spread rapidly online, pushing more people into the world of numismatics. While not every coin is valuable, the rare ones create legendary stories that fuel global fascination. Connections to legendary American rare coins add even more drama. Bicentennial coins, wartime nickels, silver dimes, and historic minting errors have sold for astonishing amounts in major auctions. Some coins reached six figures, while the rarest examples crossed into the million-dollar range. Those discoveries created the belief that hidden fortunes still exist inside everyday pocket change. Economic uncertainty also drives demand higher for collectible coins. During unstable financial periods, collectors and investors often turn toward physical assets like coins and paper money. Historical American coins become more than currency. They become pieces of national identity and stores of tangible value. The design itself carries timeless symbolism. Thomas Jefferson's portrait represents intellect, independence, and the foundation of American democracy, while Monticello reflects history, architecture, and personal legacy. Every detail on the 2009 Jefferson nickel connects modern America with its historical roots. Condition remains the ultimate deciding factor. A heavily worn nickel may only carry small collector value, but a perfectly preserved coin with strong luster, sharp details, and full steps designation can become highly desirable. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC play a major role in determining authenticity and market price. Somewhere inside an old piggy bank, hidden jar, forgotten drawer, or loose change tray, rare modern nickels are still waiting to be discovered. Most people spend them without a second thought. Collectors look closer, because sometimes the smallest coin carries the biggest surprise. The 2009 Jefferson nickel is not just 5 cents. It is a surviving symbol of economic crisis, modern rarity, and the endless excitement of American coin collecting. One small coin, one unexpected discovery, and one moment powerful enough to turn ordinary change into an unforgettable treasure hunt. Keep a close eye on your change because that hidden treasure might be sitting right in your pocket. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a big find. Stay tuned, because in the next video, we're diving into another legendary coin that could be worth a small fortune. Coin number 2. A silent survivor from America's modern coinage era now rests in your hands. The 2010 Jefferson nickel. Small, ordinary, and often ignored, this 5-cent coin hides inside it a powerful story of history, economics, collector obsession, and the thrilling possibility of hidden value. Millions of people spend nickels every day without ever stopping to look closely. Yet collectors know something most people never realize. Sometimes the smallest coins carry the biggest surprises. Long before this coin entered circulation, the Jefferson nickel already carried decades of American legacy. The series first began in 1938 when the United States Mint replaced the famous Buffalo nickel with a completely new design honoring Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers and the third president of the United States. His portrait became a permanent symbol of intelligence, independence, and the birth of American democracy. On the reverse side stands Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate. More than just a building, Monticello represents American history, architecture, power, and legacy. The words e pluribus unum above it translate to out of many one, a phrase deeply connected to the identity of the United States itself. Every Jefferson nickel carries this symbolism forward through time. The D Mint mark beneath the year 2010 reveals that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of America's most important coin production facilities. While millions of 2010D nickels were minted, collectors still search aggressively for high-grade examples, rare errors, and coins with exceptional strike quality. Modern coins may seem common today, but history has repeatedly shown that overlooked issues can become highly collectible decades later. Composition gives this coin its strong industrial identity. The 2010D Jefferson nickel weighs exactly 5.0 grams and is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Unlike silver coins of earlier generations, its value does not come from precious metal content. Instead, its collector potential comes from rarity in condition, minting quality, and unusual production errors that sometimes appear during manufacturing. Economic history also shaped this coin's story. The years following the 2008 financial crisis saw dramatic changes in American coin production and circulation patterns. Many people stopped using physical currency as heavily as before, while collectors became increasingly interested in modern low-mintage and condition-sensitive coins. This shift pushed greater attention toward nickels from this era, including the 2010D issue. Condition becomes everything in the numismatic world. A heavily circulated 2010D nickel may remain worth only 5 cents, but a flawless uncirculated example can command dramatically higher prices. Coins graded MS-66, MS-67, or full steps varieties are especially valuable because perfect examples are surprisingly difficult to find despite modern minting technology. The phrase full steps creates intense excitement among serious Jefferson nickel collectors. On the reverse side, the steps of Monticello must appear fully visible and sharply struck without interruptions. Many coins fail to achieve this detail because of weak strikes during production. A full steps 2010D nickel instantly becomes far more desirable in the collector market. Rare mint errors transform ordinary coins into legendary discoveries. Off-center strikes, double dies, clip planchets, die cracks, and wrong planchet errors can turn a 5-cent coin into a collector treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This possibility keeps collectors examining every coin carefully under magnification before spending it. The emotional power behind coin collecting comes from mystery and discovery. Somewhere inside old jars, forgotten drawers, piggy banks, or inherited collections, valuable coins still remain hidden. That possibility creates endless excitement because history proves extraordinary finds continue to happen unexpectedly. Social media has intensified the obsession with rare coins and hidden treasures. Viral videos claiming this nickel could be worth thousands spread rapidly across YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook, pulling millions of viewers into the fascinating world of American numismatics. Some claims become exaggerated, but the rare discoveries behind those stories are very real. Connections to legendary American coins fuel even greater excitement. Bicentennial quarters, wartime silver nickels, rare Roosevelt dimes, and extraordinary mint errors have sold for astonishing prices in auctions. Some coins crossed 6 figures, while a handful reached values so high they became global headlines. Those stories inspire collectors to search every coin more carefully. Thomas Jefferson's portrait gives this nickel timeless historical depth. His image represents intellect, revolution, and the creation of a nation built on freedom and democracy. Every 2010D Jefferson nickel carries that connection to American history, making it more than just a small piece of metal. Demand inside the United States remains strong for high-grade Jefferson nickels, especially among modern coin collectors building registry sets. Collectors compete fiercely for perfect coins certified by grading companies like PCGS and NGC. Even small differences in quality can create massive differences in market value. Somewhere tonight, inside a forgotten coin jar or loose pocket change, rare modern nickels are still waiting to be discovered. Most people will never notice them. Most will spend them without a second thought. But collectors understand the truth. Sometimes the smallest coin carries the greatest mystery. The 2010 Jefferson nickel is not just 5 cents. It is history, survival, hidden potential, and the thrilling possibility that ordinary change could one day become an unforgettable treasure. Coin number 3. A forgotten 5-cent coin can sometimes carry a story louder than gold itself. Hidden inside old pockets, dusty jars, car dashboards, and abandoned piggy banks, the 2011 Jefferson nickel quietly survives while millions of people spend it without a second glance. Yet deep inside the world of American coin collecting, this small piece of metal represents history, mystery, collector obsession, and the endless dream that ordinary change could one day become extraordinary wealth. Long before the 2011 nickel entered circulation, the Jefferson nickel had already become one of the most iconic coins in American history. The series first appeared in 1938, after replacing the legendary Buffalo nickel. The United States Mint selected Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence, as the face of the new coin, permanently connecting American ideals with everyday currency. Jefferson's portrait on the obverse side carries powerful symbolism. His image represents intelligence, freedom, revolution, and the foundation of American democracy itself. Every Jefferson nickel struck since 1938 has continued that legacy, transforming an ordinary 5-cent coin into a lasting historical symbol circulating through generations of Americans. The reverse side displays Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate. The building is more than architecture. It is a piece of American heritage. Above it appears the phrase, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many one, a national motto reflecting the unity of the United States. Together, these details give the coin an identity far deeper than its face value. The D Mint mark below the date reveals that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of America's most important coin manufacturing facilities. Millions of 2011 Jefferson nickels were struck for circulation, but collectors understand something critical. Rarity is not always about age alone. Condition, strike quality, mint errors, and survival rates can dramatically transform value over time. Composition remains one of the key details behind the coin structure. The 2011 Jefferson nickel weighs exactly 5.0 grams and is made from 75% copper and 25% nickel. Unlike older silver coins, its value does not come from precious metal content. Instead, collector demand focuses on rarity in quality, unusual errors, and pristine preservation. Modern coin collecting has exploded across the United States because of social media and viral treasure hunting culture. Videos claiming this nickel could be worth thousands spread rapidly online, creating excitement around ordinary-looking coins. While many claims become exaggerated, history proves that rare modern coins with exceptional features can indeed command astonishing prices in auctions. Condition changes everything in numismatics. A heavily circulated 2011 nickel may only remain worth 5 cents, but a perfectly preserved uncirculated specimen can become highly collectible. Coins graded MS-66, MS-67, or higher by professional grading companies often attract serious collector interest, especially when paired with strong strike quality. One phrase dominates the Jefferson nickel market: full steps. On the reverse side beneath Monticello, the steps of the building must appear complete, sharp, and uninterrupted. Many coins lose this detail during the minting process. A 2011 Jefferson nickel with full steps instantly becomes more desirable because collectors chase these premium quality examples aggressively. Rare mint errors create the most dramatic stories of all. Off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, clip planchets, and wrong metal errors can turn a simple nickel into a valuable collector treasure. Some error nickels have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on rarity and condition. That possibility fuels the obsession behind coin hunting. Economic uncertainty also plays a major role in modern coin collecting demand. During unstable financial periods, people often turn toward physical collectibles like coins and paper money. American nickels become more than currency. They become historical artifacts tied to national identity and economic memory. Connections to legendary American coin discoveries keep excitement alive. Rare bicentennial quarters, wartime silver nickels, unique mint errors, and famous misprints have reached astonishing auction prices over the years. Some rare coins sold for six figures, while a handful crossed into million-dollar territory. Those stories inspire millions of collectors to inspect every coin more carefully. The emotional power behind coin collecting comes from discovery itself. Somewhere inside an old drawer, forgotten wallet, couch cushion, or family inheritance, rare coins are still waiting to be found. Most people never notice them. Collectors search endlessly because they know hidden treasures still exist in ordinary places. The 2011 Jefferson nickel also represents a fascinating moment in modern American coinage. It belongs to an era where digital payments were growing rapidly, yet physical coins still connected people directly to the nation's history. Every nickel passed through countless hands, carrying silent stories across cities, states, and generations. Demand in the United States remains strong for high-grade modern Jefferson nickels, especially among registry set collectors competing for the finest known examples. Coins certified by PCGS and NGC receive special attention because authenticity and condition determine market value. Even tiny differences in grading can create massive price jumps. Somewhere tonight, inside a forgotten coin jar or loose pocket change, valuable nickels may still be hiding unnoticed. Most will be spent without thought. Most will disappear back into circulation forever. But a few rare examples, perfectly struck, beautifully preserved, or carrying extraordinary mint errors, could become future treasures. The 2011 Jefferson nickel is not just 5 cents. It is history, mystery, survival, and the thrilling possibility that hidden value still exists in the smallest corners of everyday life. Coin number 4. A tiny 5-cent coin can travel through thousands of hands, survive years of circulation, disappear into forgotten drawers, and still carry a mystery powerful enough to captivate collectors across America. The 2012 Jefferson nickel is one of those silent survivors. A modern American coin hiding history, symbolism, and the thrilling possibility of hidden value beneath the words liberty. In God we trust, e pluribus unum, and Monticello. Most people spend it without a second thought. But deep inside the world of numismatics, collectors know that ordinary-looking coins sometimes become extraordinary discoveries. The story of the Jefferson nickel began long before 2012. In 1938, the United States Mint retired the famous Buffalo nickel and introduced a completely new design honoring Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and one of the most influential figures in American history. Jefferson's image transformed the nickel into more than currency. It became a symbol of democracy, intellect, freedom, and the birth of a nation. Jefferson's portrait on the obverse side carries a timeless presence. His face represents revolution, leadership, and the creation of the Declaration of Independence itself. Every Jefferson nickel minted since 1938 continues that historical connection, allowing Americans to carry a small fragment of national heritage in their pockets every single day. The reverse side reveals Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate. This historic building is more than architecture. It is a monument tied directly to American identity and legacy. Above Monticello appears the powerful phrase, e pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, reflecting the unity of the United States through generations of change and struggle. The D Mint mark on the 2012 nickel identifies the Denver Mint as its birthplace. Denver has produced billions of coins throughout American history, but collectors understand an important truth. Not every coin survives equally. Some become rare because of condition, minting quality, or unusual errors that later transform them into collector treasures. The 2012 D. Jefferson nickel weighs exactly 5.0 grams and is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Unlike silver dimes or historic gold coins, its value does not come from precious metal content. Instead, the excitement surrounding this coin comes from rarity in condition, strike quality, and the possibility of hidden minting mistakes that can shock collectors and auction houses alike. Modern coin collecting has exploded in popularity because of social media, YouTube treasure hunting videos, and viral stories about hidden fortunes discovered inside ordinary pocket change. Millions of people now search through old jars, piggy banks, inherited collections, and bank rolls hoping to uncover a rare coin worth far more than face value. Condition is everything in the numismatic world. A heavily circulated 2012 D nickel may remain worth only 5 cents, but a flawless uncirculated example can command dramatically stronger prices among collectors. Coins graded MS 66, MS 67, or even higher become highly desirable because pristine modern coins are far more difficult to preserve than most people realize. One phrase dominates Jefferson nickel collecting: full steps. On the reverse side beneath Monticello, the steps of the building must appear perfectly sharp and uninterrupted. Weak strikes during production often blur these details. A 2012 D. Jefferson nickel with full steps instantly attracts greater demand because collectors aggressively pursue the finest known examples. Rare mint errors create the most dramatic discoveries of all. Off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, die cracks, broad strikes, and wrong planchet errors can transform a simple nickel into a collector sensation. Some modern era nickels have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on rarity, condition, and certification. Economic uncertainty also drives interest toward collectible coins. During unstable financial periods, people often seek physical assets connected to history and tangible value. American coins become more than spare change. They become artifacts carrying stories of survival, culture, and national identity through time. The emotional power behind coin collecting comes from possibility. Somewhere inside a dusty box, forgotten piggy bank, couch cushion, or inherited collection, rare modern nickels still wait to be discovered. Most people never notice them. Collectors search endlessly because they understand that hidden treasures still exist in everyday life. The 2012 D. Jefferson nickel belongs to an era where digital payments were growing rapidly across America, yet physical coins still remained deeply connected to daily life. Every nickel passed through restaurants, gas stations, stores, and countless hands, silently recording a journey across modern American society. Connections to legendary American coin discoveries fuel even more excitement. Bicentennial quarters, wartime silver nickels, rare Roosevelt dimes, and famous mint errors have sold for astonishing amounts in auctions. Some rare coins reached 6 figures, while others crossed into the $1,000,000 range, proving that small coins can sometimes create unbelievable wealth. Demand for high-grade Jefferson nickels remains strong throughout the United States, especially among registry set collectors competing for top-quality certified coins. Professional grading companies such as PCGS and NGC authenticate coins and assign grades that dramatically influence value. Even tiny differences in preservation can create massive price jumps in the market. Social media continues turning ordinary coins into viral sensations overnight. Videos claiming this nickel could be worth thousands, attract millions of views because people are fascinated by the idea that hidden treasure might already exist in their own homes. While not every coin becomes valuable, the rare discoveries behind these stories are absolutely real. Somewhere tonight, inside loose pocket change or an old forgotten collection, rare nickels are still waiting silently for discovery. Most will be spent without thought. Most will disappear back into circulation forever. But a few exceptional examples, perfectly struck, beautifully preserved, or carrying rare minting errors, could become future treasures sought by collectors around the world. The 2012 Jefferson nickel is not just 5 cents. It is a surviving piece of American history, mystery, and the endless dream that extraordinary value can still hide in the smallest corners of everyday life.